The brutal knife fight that took place on the night of August 6, 1942, has left our forces in a very precarious situation. Although we whipped the Japanese fleet, we lost 3 destroyers, and all of our cruisers, except USS Portland, have sustained some sort of damage. With 1 Japanese task force containing a battleship and 1 enemy aircraft carrier to the north of the Solomon Islands, the amphibious landings on Guadalcanal will have to be postponed. Hello everybody, Wolfpack here, and welcome to episode number 2 of our War on the Sea series, playing as the United States. In the first episode, we got into a pretty serious knife fight with a Japanese task force off the coast of Guadalcanal. In the end, we were victorious. We lost 3 destroyers, while the enemy lost 2 heavy cruisers, 1 light cruiser, and 1 destroyer, as can be seen there. I don't think our troops are going to make it. There's another Japanese task force somewhere in the area that has a battleship. I'm assuming it's a Congo class battleship, but it's still not something I want to tangle with, especially with the fleet in its current condition. So we are going to pull back, get into range of air cover from the New Hebrides, and kind of just wait it out and see what's going on in the morning. Honestly, it may be in our best interest to build an airbase on Renal Island or even the Santa Cruz Islands here. I guess these are pretty far away from Guadalcanal, unfortunately, 400 nautical miles. So Renal Island would be the logical place to do it. That may just be what we have to do here because not having air cover is going to be just absolutely brutal, I have a feeling. So we'll see. We have 23 command points to spin. That's because we lost those destroyers. So I'm going to replace those losses. Let's just go to destroyers. So we have a Farragut class. Yeah, let's get 1 Farragut class destroyer. And then probably a couple of Gridleys, I think. Yeah, let's just get some Gridleys, and that will bring us up to 23 points. Perfect. Okay, these guys are going to head up and rendezvous with Task Force 1, or what should be Task Force 1. They've been renamed. I will fix that off screen. This task force is certainly going to move back with all these freighters. I don't want them in, immediate danger. The Cleveland is making her way back. She was bombed in the previous episode and has very serious damage. So we'll bring her back to the New Hebrides and then relieve her. That should free up a few more command points for us. I don't know if I'll get another cruiser or maybe I'll just get some more destroyers. Anyway, time will tell. Of course, we can't launch aircraft right now, but in the morning we will. And I'm sure we'll get a clearer picture of the current situation when our scouts are up and about. Here we go, finally something. We found at least a battleship and 3 heavy cruisers. Our B-17s are heading north to intercept now. I was quite surprised we actually found this. And they are going to catch this, whatever it is. 48 nautical miles, all right. Let's go to tactical and see what's going on down here. It's a lot of B-17s, unfortunately. Oh my gosh, okay. We started right here. We can see them down there, and that is a Yamato class battleship already firing at us. All right, begin level bombing it. Or bow on, so we're just gonna go straight in. Finally, our B-17s got through. Oh, come on, give me something. She is going evasive, and I'm surprised to see a Yamato class already. I was kind of expecting it to be a Congo or something, much smaller and less menacing. But of course it is a Yamato class. Well, if we hit this thing hard, if we get some hits and she has to return home, that is good. That's all I want. I don't have to sink her. I just need her to go home for repairs. That would be best case scenario, really. That's all I'm hoping for. Here come our B-17s though. Bombs away. 1 B-17 down. Let's see, the second group's dropping their bombs. Come on, give me something. Hit! 2 hits. More bombs away. All right, good job, boys. More hits. Direct hits. The 1,000-pound bombs, that's gotta hurt. Fantastic. All right, let's get out of here. We've lost 2 B-17s thus far. That is 2 5,000-pound bombs. Pretty much all hit in the stern as far as I can tell. Okay, we lost another B-17 unfortunately, but that was a mighty successful raid, all things considered. She's gonna have to go. This is our chance to land. This is it, I think. Hopefully this group actually retreats. Let's get a report here. Moderate damage, moderate flooding. So it looks, I guess, worse than it is. I suppose. What's her speed? 6 knots. We'll stick around and watch her for a little bit. I'm interested to see how she recovers here. Well, folks, I think there is a good chance we have sunk the Yamato already. Let's see the report here. She has heavy damage, heavy flooding. We have a Kingfisher just circling the area, kind of watching her. This Kingfisher is actually carrying bombs, but I don't want it to be destroyed right now. However, Yamato is dead in the water. She is dead in the water, and she has just been burning. So we're going to sit here and watch her and see if she ends up going down, because I don't know. It's not looking too good for her. That was a lot of bombs. I wonder if there was a magazine explosion or something like that. That'd be interesting, but that is, if we sank the Yamato this early in the game, or at least one of them, you know, there's also Musashi out there, but that would be a relief for sure. Anyway, time will tell. We shall see. Well, folks, here we have it. At 10:08, she is sinking. One Yamato-class battleship going down to the bottom after a mighty successful B-17 raid. Well, folks, here is the after-action report. 3 B-17s lost, 1 battleship sunk, 64,000 tons sent down to the bottom. We have gained 38 command points. Fantastic. That will be very helpful in the battles to come. We can actually check here. Let's see which battleship it actually was. I believe we can see if we go down here to Yamato. And yep, we did sink the Yamato. That's what just went down. So Musashi's still roaming around out there possibly, but at least we got one of them. Okay, cool. Well, we will continue and we will see if we can land our troops on Guadalcanal here and find that gosh darn carrier. Let's have these guys return to base now. We will maybe get another flight off tonight and see if we can bomb something else in the area. I'm happy our B-17s finally got a successful raid. Uh-oh, this is not good. 3 destroyers, 2 light cruisers, and 2 heavy cruisers has just engaged Task Force 1. I don't know how these guys slipped by. Okay, let's get into a formation, just line ahead here. But let's rotate these guys out. Swap positions. We want the destroyers in the lead. Swap positions. I do believe Portland and Northampton are the least damaged. Yeah, this should be good because I do think Atlanta, yeah, she has 2 flooded compartments. Atlanta's the most damaged, so she will stay in the rear. Let's launch some aircraft. Of course, Gridley has no aircraft to launch. Some Kingfishers with our with some bombs. Northampton, can you launch one? No, you've already launched yours. Let's see, New Orleans. Yep, 200-pound bombs. All right, this is going to be interesting. I want to lob shells down range and break contact as quickly as possible. I think that'll be our best bet. Let's begin. Start. And here we go. Let's be sure everyone has their radar turned on. Make sure that's on. Thank you, thank you. We want to turn away as quickly as possible. There we go. Let's see, this Kingfisher can move up here as well to kind of assist us. So far, nothing spotted. Let's use the binos. Take a look. What's going on out there? Okay, I see some shapes out there on the horizon. Let's ring up 30 knots. There they are. Yeah, I don't really want to engage these guys if I can at all help it. Alright. They're already engaging. Let's attack number 2. Number 2 seems to be a heavy cruiser. Indeed it is. Let's identify it real quick. Japanese cruisers. We want to obviously take out the heavy cruisers if at all possible. We do have an advantage with our radar in these conditions. Mogami class heavy cruiser. All right. So I want Portland to engage her. Northampton to engage her. And New Orleans to engage. You know what? Everyone just go for that Mogami. Yeah, that's good. That's probably our best bet. Atlanta. Go ahead and target number 1. This is the other heavy cruiser. Begin firing. Let's identify... Oh, geez, she is getting bracketed already. Let's identify her. Flip through all these Japanese vessels. Here we go. Furuataka. Yeah, that looks like her to me. Yep. Okay. Identified. And everything else, light cruisers. Yeah, I'm not too worried about that. Okay, Portland. Stop firing at will. Fire what I tell you. Full spreads, yep, okay. 78% solution, that's actually extremely good. Solution's only 1%. Let's make sure that radar's on. Oh, because they're engaging the... There we go. Make sure you're actually engaging the Mogami, please. Your directors. There we go. New Orleans. There we go. Engage Mogami. Perfect. There we go. That's what I want. And the destroyers can shoot at whatever the heck they want. Right now, they're just firing at will. I'm not worried about them right now. Okay, so far things are going rather well. I've split my forces up into 2 groups, my destroyers and then my heavies. I don't want to lose any more of my destroyers. I don't want to be too reckless with them. Although it seems like the enemy is focusing on USS Portland this time around, which is interesting. We slowed down to try to get a better solution. Solution's hovering at around 57% for the time being. I don't think we've gotten any hits on Mogami just yet. However, one of the destroyers is burning from our destroyers attacking it. They're attacking number 3, which is fine for now. They can keep engaging that. But yeah, things are getting a little hairy here. We'll see how close the Japanese end up getting. So far, we haven't taken any hits, so we're doing all right for ourselves. I may actually transition. No, we'll keep firing at Mogami, I think. I think she is the most intimidating warship out of the bunch here. And we're starting to get pretty close as we work up that solution. Our Kingfishers are moving in. I'm going to have them attack Mogami. Let's see if they can get any hits with these bombs. This will be our first time trying this out. They have just two, you know, little 100-pound bombs strapped underneath their wings. And these bombs are features of the Tokyo Express mod, so might as well try it. And see, maybe we can get some lucky hits, knock out a turret or something. There we go, Mogami was actually just hit. It's cool to see that from up here. Anyway, we'll see how this goes. I think... yeah, let's steady up here. I was kind of adjusting my ship so they can bring their secondary guns to bear on the enemy. Alright, looking pretty good. Bombs away. Alright, get out of here, little Kingfisher. It's time to run. Alright, let's see where they land. Maybe, oh, those were close. I don't know if those were the bombs. Those were the bombs right there, just splashed right next to her. What a shame. Let's see, the second Kingfisher probably just dropped her bombs, and those were probably them right there. Alright, let's break off. Misses, unfortunately, and we lost a Kingfisher, but it was worth a try, I suppose. It caused a little bit of damage. Anyway, we're starting to get a few hits here. They're still closing on us quite aggressively, which is a wee bit concerning. We'll see as they get closer. If things start to improve with our solutions, maybe we can start getting a few more hits. We'll see how this goes, though. Okay, the Japanese fleet is continuing to close our way. They are zigzagging around a lot. However, I do believe both of their heavy cruisers are now on fire. And I think some of these ships are starting to lay smoke screens. We will not lay a smoke screen just yet. There is no need to. We're going to start maneuvering our destroyers around, however, and attempt to launch some torpedo spreads their way. I think they're still engaging the Wakatake class destroyer here. They are laying smoke screens. Look at all this. Okay, yeah, they're starting to get hit quite a lot. This one's pretty low in the water. I only have the Atlanta engaging this heavy cruiser. Everything else is focusing on Mogami, and she is looking a little rough at this point. Anyway, we'll see if the enemy tries to retreat. These destroyers are going to be a little problematic. They are charging forward. We'll see if our destroyers will be able to take care of them. It's only two of them, two older destroyers, so I think the odds are okay. I think we're okay. But our job of... oh, collision, apparently. I turned off the AI collisions for the enemy, so... looks a little better, I suppose. But yeah, these guys are on fire. I can't tell if this one's on fire here, the Furitaka. She's just laying a smoke screen. Mogami definitely has an internal fire, though. Alright, we'll keep humbling them here. So far, so good. You can see Atlanta's lagging behind due to her damage. She can only make 9 knots. That is it? Wow, that is actually extremely bad. We'll probably send her home after this. Don't want to keep her here longer than she needs to be and risk her getting sunk. That's for sure. But so far, this is going rather well. A bit better than I expected. We'll keep engaging those heavy cruisers. If we can sink one, I'll be very happy. We do have these light it looks like the heavy cruisers may be disengaging, though. It may be best to engage everything else at this point. Ugh, we'll see. We'll see how this goes. Okay, I think we're going to start changing up our targets a little bit. It looks like we have a fire on New Orleans. Mogami, I mean, she is looking pretty rough. She's still engaging, so I don't want to let up. However, Atlanta, go ahead and start engaging no. Engage number 5. That's another light cruiser. Yeah, start shooting at her. Okay, engaging. Perfect. Full spreads. Fire and spot for... No, don't even spot. Just lay into her. Let's identify the target since we are starting to fire at her. Akuma class. Yeah, let's go ahead and just rock with that for now. Alright, Atlanta will begin engaging her. And Portland... Oh gosh, New Orleans. Let's see what's the damage. Our directors are damaged, unfortunately. Okay, begin engaging her as well. Stop engaging Mogami. Begin engaging the Kuma. Fire with all of your guns. Fire high explosive rounds with your secondaries. And, yeah, fire HE with your primary guns as well. Okay. We'll start working on those guys as they are getting pretty close to our destroyers who are starting to get a little bit damaged. Let's begin turning away now. Oh geez, this poor Gridley's getting torn up. Alright, time to break away. You turn to the north, full speed. You're already at full speed. This destroyer will move in. With the rest of them, flank speed. Come on, let's go get them. This destroyer is looking pretty sorry for herself. Let's transition to the Kuma. I'm sure there are torpedoes in the water at this point, so I would be shocked if there weren't. Kuma's already getting hit quite a lot. Let's look over here at the cruisers. Yeah, I mean, they're just blanketed in smoke. There's not a whole lot I can do right now. This Gridley, go ahead and start laying your smoke screen. Start laying smoke. Get out of here. Perfect. And you know what? All of you, just start laying smoke. It's time for our destroyers to run. Start laying smoke. It's time to get out of here. Yeah, let's disengage. This Kuma's just getting absolutely pummeled at this point. Looks like we have another light cruiser kind of trying to move in here. This Kuma does not look good. He's looking very sorry for herself. Let's check on the damage on the Gridley. She's going to be able to get out of here, okay. Yeah, the smoke will help. Make sure everyone's moving out of here. All these destroyers, it's time to disengage. Atlanta, go ahead and you also start laying smoke. And start moving away. Top speed. As fast as you can go. New Orleans. How's this Kuma looking? She's looking pretty rough. New Orleans is going to transition to that warship. Again, targeting her. Fire high explosive rounds. Fire high explosive rounds. The Japanese destroyer just suffered a magazine explosion, apparently. Let's identify this guy. Looks like another, like Kuma. Yeah, let's go with that. Alright, New Orleans is engaging her. Yeah, we've definitely hit this fleet pretty hard. Now we just gotta finish that one up. And then there's another destroyer. Yeah. What is this? Another destroyer as well. Okay, everyone begin engaging that as we retreat. Thank you. Alright. Yeah, we need to work on leaving. We're ahead. We've damaged both heavy cruisers. I think the Mogami is more damaged than the other. And I think we're at least going to get one of these light cruisers, like this guy right here. That one looks pretty rough. Let's see, what's this one up to? Should I have Portland engage her? She's still engaging this Kuma class. Let's have Portland's alt director. Oh my gosh, you are still looking at Mogami. Stop that. There we go. There we go, and that one will target number 4. They're engaging Kuma, though. You engage that one. Thank you. Okay. taking a while to get used to playing War on the Sea again, as you can tell, but still not terrible. Okay, let's check on the damage here. What's going on? Okay, flooding, a fire. All right, let's start turning a little bit just to kind of blanket ourselves in smoke. Okay, rudder and midships. Is this one getting hit? It looks like she is turning away. She is deploying smoke. I think everyone's had enough. I think that's pretty much what's going on here. This light cruiser is looking very rough at this point. You are engaging Kuma. Okay, let's check here. You are engaging this Kuma. How's she looking? She looks okay, honestly, all things considered. This Atlanta is engaging that Kuma. Also taking a lot of rounds. I think she is being primaried by the Mogami and Furitaka. Which actually look okay. I thought they were more damaged than they were. Anyway, still a good little skirmish, I suppose. Need to watch for torpedoes in the water now. Yeah, I think it's time to ramp up the speed. Brake formation, 33 knots. Make your top speeds now. Let's start turning away. We'll start deploying smoke here momentarily. Yeah, everyone's running out of running out of here. Okay, yeah, change course. We gave him a licking, I suppose, but yeah, I mean, look at that. She's done for. What's this one? I mean, I'd be surprised if this destroyer lives. This Kuma, that destroyer, about this Kuma. She looks okay, unfortunately for us. That's okay. She is still damaged. Oh, and we didn't lose anything. We took a little bit of damage, nothing too serious. I think the Japanese fleet is looking a little more sorry than us at this point. What a battle. What a battle. All right, New Orleans, start laying smoke. New Orleans, actually move this way. Start laying smoke for Atlanta. Kind of worried about her. She's going to have to head home for sure. How's Mogami looking? Yeah, she looks okay. Still making 15 knots. This one's looking pretty low in the water, but I think that is just the way that ship is. Alright. We're going to have everyone start laying smoke, and we're going to make our way out of here. Actually, you know, these guys don't have to lay smoke. Northampton and Portland can keep engaging. Portland and Northampton, start moving north. Let's see. This Kuma is the one that is looking pretty rough. They're both engaging this one, as far as I can tell. Yeah, keep engaging her. Yeah, engage number 6. Beautiful. We'll see. Maybe we can get a lucky hit or something. Well, here's something interesting. We have a Fubuki-class destroyer charging towards our heavies here. So we are turning our guns to bear on her. And it looks like she's already on fire. Oh, geez. And she suffered an explosion. There we go. Well, that was certainly a mistake on her end. Portland and Northampton are now engaging her while everyone else runs away. And it seems like the Japanese are disengaging as well. So once we have finished sinking this poor little destroyer, we will withdraw from the battle. What an engagement. So far, every engagement we have had has been a lot of fun so far. This has been great. I've certainly been enjoying playing this. And it looks like she's already smoking quite a lot. We can see this Kuma class. I mean, she looks absolutely horrible. This Kuma's not looking too much better. This destroyer, I'm surprised is still sailing. I mean, these ships are just in awful shape. But they're still sailing. So hopefully we can at least secure one kill here. But if we disengage without sinking a single thing, that's okay too. All of our ships are, you know, alive. No one was sunk, so on our side, which is great. The only thing that is going to be problematic soon is, I guess not even then, we still have 714 rounds of armor piercing on Portland. I do think Atlanta needs to go home though. Yeah, we have plenty of armor piercing. All right. I bet that Fubuki's regretting getting this close now. That's a lot of damage. Oh, poor little destroyer. Okay, and with that, I think it is time to retreat, leave combat. Well, here is the after action report. As you can see, all of our ships are pretty much in the same shape that they entered the battle in. I know the Gridley took some damage here. She has minor damage and minor flooding, and we ended up sinking a Kuma class light cruiser and a Fubuki class destroyer. The two heavy cruisers, unfortunately, were able to recover from their damage. And this Wakatake class has heavy damage and moderate flooding, and we gained 7 command points. Anyway, that is all for today's episode. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, please be sure to leave a like and comment, as it really does help out the channel. But until next time, this is Wolfpack345 signing off, and I will see you all on the next one.